everybody, welcome to Real Life Sci-Fi with Wade and Willie. I'm Wade.
I'm Willie.
This is a podcast about the paranormal and contemporary mythology. Join us on patreon.com/real life sci-fi for access to 2 bonus episodes a week, video feeds, and more. I, I would say ad-free episodes, but like, we don't have ads, do we? Oh, we do. Do they put ads
Yeah,
into our?
yeah,
Oh,
we
I
got
can add
ads
that.
now.
Ad-free episodes also. Reallifesci-fi.show for all of your links and stuff like that. Let's welcome aboard the SSRLSF. Oh man, I didn't ask him how he wanted to be introduced, but everybody knows this guy. It's our friend Abed Gheith. What's up, Abed?
It doesn't matter how you introduce it. Can I do an
Well, are
ad for?
you? Yeah, are you?
'Cause I'm
What are you
working on my
working?
ad VO
Yeah,
stuff.
do an ad. Let's do an ad.
Okay.
Do you want us to be a part of it? We could I could be a guy walking down the
Okay,
street,
you're a guy walking down the street, but you don't even know what the product is
just
yet.
walking.
Like, hey,
Yep,
hey, man,
just
dude,
walking.
I've been jogging.
Hello to me. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
I was
oh,
my
take the things
earbuds are
out.
on.
So
Yeah,
I've
what's
been
up?
jogging, right? And I
Okay.
just got this thirst, but I don't want a normal water. I want something with like a little bubble. What do you got? You got a Dasani?
Me? Dude, you're asking me. I was just walking down the street and you're asking me if I have a Dasani?
That's right. What
No.
other water out there has the crisp refreshness and the 360-degree cooling method than a refreshing Dasani? Why don't you have one?
Oh, man. Okay. So this is some weird guerrilla marketing or something. You're like a Dasani street
Hey,
salesman?
if you're selling stuff, I don't understand why you don't carry Dasani water. It is the
Oh,
most
I'm
crisp, refreshing alternative to like any of the other marching brands.
Are you
You
are
got
you an AI? You seem like an AI.
Well, it's a Dasani ad. I mean, look,
No,
no,
I
no, I'm not
know. Wait,
AI, but I was wondering why you weren't because
but
you're a
now you're
vendor.
saying, but now you're yeah, why am I not a vendor? Because I'm a guy walking down the street.
Let's just end this here. This is going south.
I thought you were going to do an ad for Real Life Sci-Fi, not
Oh
Dasani.
no, I was like,
Oh,
you guys are asking for.
I thought you were gonna do an ad for a project that you're working on or something. What
I mean, I
do you
wish I
have
was.
anything that you want to talk
Uh,
about?
I'm not doing a show for a while because I'm a little like tired, but I don't really have anything. I mean,
No.
I guess go to a
Well, what have you been
march.
doing? What are you up to?
I've been writing. I just been a lot of writing and soaking up some inspiration.
What's your plan
I
once
watched
the script's
Interstate.
done?
What script? Which one are you talking about?
Whatever you're writing.
Oh, any of them?
Oh, so I have a movie, and it's very much like my favorite thing that I've come up with, but I've spent 2 years building like the universe, like all the things in
Uh-huh.
it, like in the
Yeah.
characters, and that's taken a lot of time, and I've maybe got to now page 15, so it's like 2 years, right? It's a long time. But I really like it. It's very much like the vein of what I want to do.
Nice.
So I don't
Yeah,
know if it'll ever
man.
get made, but at least I've written it. Because it would take like a gazillion dollars probably.
It's funny because I feel like we're all at the age we're either I don't know, it seems like everyone I talk to is doing their version of that right now.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
Yeah.
look,
their thing.
I've been doing this my whole life, but it's like I keep thinking like I'll just say I'm very inspired by Meet Me in St. Louis and Battle Royale. But I love this certain zone that some movies put me in, and I just want to get to that and make the
Yeah.
world fun. So that's
You
why
know
the
what I want to
two.
do next? I really want to do like a Michael Douglas 90s thriller, but that is
Yeah,
so outside of my wheelhouse, but I think it might be fun to like try and write something like that. I
I think
Well,
fucking
just
it's
writing.
love those
it's cool
movies.
I
because
wrote.
like you know what you want, and you can write for someone being in that situation because you're experiencing it with them.
I try not to think about if it's going to get made. I just
Oh, I
think,
don't care about if it gets made. I'm
yeah,
just
yeah, that's what
wondering
I'm saying
because
because that's the
there
difference.
is kind of,
People.
I just mean for me specifically for this idea, it's like a thriller kind of mystery. And I don't know if I could figure out a mystery. I don't know if I'm smart enough
Well,
to
all
be
you
like,
got to do is watch like Basic Instinct and write down the formula. I mean, a noir is a very dark, there's no hope for the characters, so that's hard to make pay off. Because Chinatown's a good example. I mean, just what
oh,
I do
wait,
is,
what was the movie that you referenced before Battle Royale?
oh, Meet Me in St. Louis, because
What's that?
that's a Judy Garland movie. There's just one scene in the movie that blew me away because I don't want to give away what I'm writing, but like one scene in the it's not a movie you'd expect
Oh,
to
this
blow
is like
your
a fun
mind.
puzzle now. Now everybody has to watch
Well,
what's it
look, I
called?
watch a lot of
Meet
old
Me in
Meet
St.
Me in
Louis.
St.
Meet Me in
Louis.
St.
Yeah.
Louis. It has
I know I've heard of it, but
Kali.
But you got to say like this, meet me in St. Louis,
No,
sweetheart.
yeah. Yeah.
it has the most beautiful song ever
Hey, why
sung.
don't you meet me in St. Louis?
Like, hey, come up and meet me in St. Louis sometime. Yeah. It's like that kind of movie. It's like it's 18, I don't know, 50s. They're all like going to the
Yeah, but
candy
it's a
shop.
music. It's a musical too.
Yeah, it's a musical. Judy Garland is like the
Hmm.
daughter. I look, there's a scene that's very strange and it's
Whatever. You
hella
don't have to
quaint.
explain it.
Anyway,
What's the plot of it? What's the plot of Meet Me in St.
Judy
Louis?
Garland is with her family and they're like in St. Louis or something and there's like a guy she
And
likes.
that's about it.
I
They're
can't.
just in St.
There's
Louis.
there's a scene
It's
with
a
her
family
and
in
her little
St. Louis.
sister. The best scene in the movie that everyone knows.
Why did you
She's
reference it if you can't even tell me what it's about?
I don't remember. I mean, I've seen my favorite Judy Garland movie, Summer Stock.
Is that
So
what
there's
everyone
one-
means when they do? Nah, I'm just kidding. Whatever.
What's that?
I was going to make a bad joke because for some reason there's so many movies and references to, oh, did you get your summer stock in? And I'm like, oh, they're just talking about this movie that I haven't
No,
seen.
Summer Stock's it's like a play, a musical, and this movie that I like that I mentioned is her and Gene Kelly, and it's a version of that. But
Wait,
it
but
has
hang
my
on,
favorite
but
song
hang
that
on.
she's
I,
never
I got
sang.
that. I got that. I'm just saying, like it.
There's a song where
But
she
I
has
have a
new
question.
track.
But I have a question. What the fuck? Why are they calling it summer stock? And why do they expect everybody in the world to know what that is? Because like
It's like
I've
a
heard that
famous
so
music. It's
much,
a
and I don't.
famous. I'm not from showbiz. It's a famous
But what is it?
music.
What
Like
is
it's been
it?
done since the ragtime days. You know, like hello, my honey.
But the only people that want to see that, I don't know. I don't want to speak
Look,
for.
Wait,
I didn't
hang
expect
on.
to like it. Here's the
Let's
thing. I
not
watched it with
criticize it
friends,
before we
completely
know what it
random.
is because I'm still confused. I always thought summer stock was just what the theater kids did. I thought like in the summer they would go do a park play or something and they'd call it summer stock.
That's what
because
I
that-
thought too.
I don't
Until
know
now,
why
that's what
the
I
movie
thought.
was called that. I mean, I
So
think
what is it? So now I got to look it
it's
up
like a
because this is going
summertime. Like
nowhere.
in the movie, the main characters, I know it better. They have to put on a show in the barn to save the farm because they need money to save the farm. So they put on a show, and it's like summer stock, like hello, my baby. Like they're all like doing a jig or whatever. And that's the story. And so they have to do it. And there's a guy, he was from like Phil Silvers. You guys know him? So he
No.
smoked a lot of weed, right? But in the movie, he crashes the tractor into a tree and they need a new one. Because he's like
Okay.
drunk
All
or
right.
something.
So you
Yeah.
know a little something
I
about.
know a little something. But that movie, though, I watched it with friends and they didn't like it and I did. I won't say who the friends are. And I was very much like, I really liked it a lot.
So
I
summer
couldn't-
stock. Every time someone's ever said summer stock, they're talking about a specific play.
I'm talking about a Judy Garland movie. And
No,
it
no,
was-
no, no. But we're asking you. Do you?
Oh,
is-
I don't know the whole.
No,
summer
because
stock.
I just looked. Okay, well, pause your rantings about Judy Garland for a minute because Willie and I have questions about
talking about?
summer stock. What the fuck does it mean?
I never researched it really. It's just a movie I like. I
Well,
never-
when you use it,
I've heard-
how in what way are you using it?
I'm saying that there is a movie and it's based on like a musical Broadway show. Like
Okay. Listen. When actors talk about summer stock, they're referring to a form of professional theater that operates only during the summer months. It's often described as a crash course in professional theater, where a resident company produces multiple shows in a short time frame, allowing actors to build their resumes, train.
So
and
it's
gain
like the
experience.
minor leagues.
I've heard people say that
Yes.
they went off to do it. It was like camp, but it was like working.
So
out.
we were right.
It's
we
like the
got
minor
the
leagues.
context
So we
right
were
before,
we-
and you
yeah,
threw us
we-
off
yeah.
because of
I
the
threw
name
you
of
off
it.
because
I bet this is all your fault. You
Yeah,
and Judy Garland, man, get over it.
she's like the best actress though.
Should we do the WoW scale? We should,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
I
rock.
might have
Yeah.
Because you
changed-
haven't been here in a long time.
I haven't
don't
been
think.
here in a long time. Yeah,
All right.
I'm very
Who else can-
wary of so much like conspiracy stuff. Like I'm very like skeptical now because there's just so much more of it than there used to be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, because now it's sort of apparent that like you can't really trust anything that you read at any
That's what I'm
time.
saying. Like it's wild.
Yeah.
It's the Wild West. Like anything can be made up, and it's that easy because people are so fucking stupid.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it.
Wow.
The WOW scale stands for Wade or Willie. It's a 5-question quiz. At the end of the quiz, I will give Abed a score. If he's more of a 0, he's more of a Wade. If he's more of a 5, he's more of a Willie. Abed, are you ready to be Wade on the WOW scale for Willie?
What was I last time?
I fucked it up again.
I have
did.
no idea.
I don't know.
You got it.
You seem
Willie?
like more of a
No.
3 guy. I mean, we don't write
I
him
was
down.
leaning always to Willie, but I think the last time I might have been closer to Wade. I feel like I might have been in the middle.
Well, let's do it. I don't remember when last you were here. Do you? Was it on
Must
Zoom?
have been like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. So it's probably changed a little bit. So let's get into it. First question, 3-parter. Do you believe in aliens? If so, have they visited Earth? If so, have they visited Earth in the last 300 years?
Yes to all 3.
Nice.
I mean, that is undeniable now.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Will disclosure happen in your lifetime?
Probably. I think so. Yes. I'll put a yes.
All right. Ghosts.
I do believe in ghosts. I've seen them or I've heard them.
What you doing in there, Abed?
What's going on in there? We heard a little noise. Are you in there? It's a ghost.
Meet me in St. Louis.
Yeah, Judy Garland's of course. No, I did see Audrey Hepburn's. All right, never mind. It's another story.
Wait, okay, no, I'll bite. You saw Audrey Hepburn's
I
ghost?
was like doing acid though, and I felt like she came out of a picture. It was like crazy. I'd never seen anything like it.
So somebody had a poster of her.
I had a picture, and it looked like see my John Ritter right there? It was like that. It was just her face. Or Rita Serkis, like what Star Trek lady. Rita Serkis.
A headshot.
Yeah, it was like that, and we were on acid, and then like I've never seen anything like it. Like the face started coming out, and then the black and white was like paint was like dripping off her face, and her head was coming out. And my friend saw the same thing, and he was also on acid, but like he was like, I saw the same thing.
He just believed you.
Well, we were both freaking out because I was like, "Do you see that?" And maybe like I don't know. I just feel like that was a ghost.
You're just telling an acid story. That's not a ghost story. You just did acid. You did acid, and you looked at a poster.
I realized it's not what you wanted.
Bigfoot. But no, we're moving on.
Bigfoot, I believe in. I do believe in Bigfoot.
All right.
Because I talked to someone that's like has a Bigfoot story.
Well, how compelling is it? Do you want to tell it?
It's very compelling, but it's a long story. I don't think we want to get into it.
Okay. All right.
Maybe another episode. Because it's a second-hand story.
Maybe we'll get into it later. Who knows? Okay.
I'm down for like a bonus.
Was 9/11 an inside job?
Definitely.
Nice, dude.
You're like off the charts 5, man.
That was
You're like a yes across the board, dude.
I like the Adam Curtis fucking shit. You know,
instead of shots fired, you can say shots fived. I don't know.
Shots 5. I've fired 5 shots.
All right, Willie, hit us with the topic.
Tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi, the Lonestar tick. What started out as a regional pest has exploded into a nationwide nightmare, triggering a mysterious red meat allergy that's turning steak-eating people into accidental vegans. Officials claim it's all just climate and deer. But as cases surge and strange stories of tick boxes being found everywhere, people are asking, is this Mother Nature's revenge or is something more nefarious happening? Find out tonight on Real Life Sci-Fi. So have you heard of this Lonestar tick?
I eat meat. I don't give a shit. I just like what I like, but
no, it's about the tick.
I've not heard about the tick, and that scares the shit out of me, though.
Hang on. So here's all right. Yeah. I bet.
I don't go out and eat fine steak.
You're so confrontational. We're not gonna talk about vegetarianism, and even if we did, why would you care?
If you're a vegan, sorry, what?
No, just hang on, Willie. Let me get this straight. It bites people, and then they turn into vegetarians. Is that what I heard?
They get this thing where, and not everyone, but it's spreading fast. It's called alpha-gal. And
Alpha
what
gal?
happens is GAL, alpha gal. People end up
She's
becoming
the leader of
allergic.
all the gals.
Right?
What is with these
Are you
names?
allergic to meat? You must be an alpha gal.
Alpha Gale Lonestar. What do we
Oh,
have,
you
like a
get
sci-fi?
allergic to meat.
So people who get bit by this tick, they become allergic to meat for up to a couple years, and some people forever. And so what happens is, this is how crazy it is. They'll go into anaphylactic shock for eating meat. Or
Well,
some
okay, by meat, I'm sorry, just real quick. By meat, you mean beef
red
or
meat. Yes, red meat.
okay.
And some people, they get the same response when they just smell meat cooking. You can walk into, and they count bacon as red meat in this realm. You're allergic to bacon also. So like
But
I
somebody
wouldn't
pork
be
is
able to
the other
handle
white
that.
meat.
I love
I
bacon.
know, right? So somebody got bit by this tick, walk into a place that's cooking bacon, has anaphylactic shock and needs to be revived because they're allergic to smelling the meat being cooked.
Well, okay, but that sounds fake. That can't happen. From
It's
It
smells?
is happening. He just said it. He just said it's
it,
happening.
it's crazy because it is happening.
Here's the thing, Willie.
That's
Wade, I
rare.
agree
That's
with
rare,
Wade.
but
Sorry, I agree with Wade if it's like two cases and they both know each other. But if it's like an outbreak, there's something there. Like more than
well, okay,
what,
okay. The
7?
reason why this is a topic is because in the conspiracy realm, well, I don't want to say in the conspiracy realm, there are farmers out there saying that they have found boxes on their property filled with these ticks.
What?
Now, everyone at Snopes and the news, they're saying like, no, this isn't real. This is just some internet thing. I don't know.
Like
It's
they
like
got infected, like someone left the box of ticks on their doorstep.
people are trying to spread this disease. And so the conspiracy
Okay, I
theorists are
like
saying it's
that.
because they are trying to make people vegetarians so that, Beyond Meat and Impossible Meat will sell good, or the future doesn't need as much meat. So, that's like the crazy spectrum of it. But
But that's
is
also
there,
the most cynical version of that. Like, it would save the planet if we stopped farming cows.
we're not making enough meat. We're about to have big shortages in the next, near future,
I've been hearing
Good.
that. Yeah.
and
Because
also,
Anyway,
anyway,
so wait, but so the conspiracy beyond burgers, and then I cut you off. What's next?
the extreme version is, yeah, that like somebody is planting boxes of these ticks around to spread this shit.
you know what's funny about this? I like eat meat, but I could live without eating meat.
Oh,
Like it
dude,
doesn't.
all I eat is chicken for the most
Yeah,
part, and
chicken
like,
is fine with me. Like I could just
so if
live
this
off
thing,
chicken.
the chicken is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, chicken's
That's
fine.
why I'm not a vegan
Okay, so
because
then
I
I
love
then
chicken.
I'm on board with this.
Let me look at how many
It's a very
cases there
interesting
were.
story. It got interesting with the box stuff. That's the development I like.
Well, because you mentioned the box, I just wanted to ask, like, what's the story with these boxes? Like, they've been placed there, or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
these ticks just like
No.
they don't
People are
find
claiming
boxes and they like the boxes?
people are claiming that they're finding boxes that were put on their property filled with ticks.
And the
There've been
boxes have meat
multiple
and like
there've
they're
been multiple reports of that, but people are saying like, oh no, it's just conspiracies. But I'm going like, if somebody was placing them there, then it'd have to be big enough to be able to stop those stories from coming out. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like some lone scientist. It would be people that control media. So is it possible? Then you'd have to believe in, some bigger conspiracy, some bigger plan to
Well, you
affect a
could
bunch
look
of
at
people.
PETA, couldn't you? I mean, like,
Well, PETA years ago joked about spreading the tick to get more vegetarians. Like they they definitely have joked about it. So that
Wait, they've
fuels the
joked about it
fire.
in the past?
Yeah.
And so they're thinking that an organization like PETA did this.
No. But like, why would an organization joke around about this? Like people are dying from it.
It's
So
such a
this
cool method though to like get people to be vegetarians. It's
listen to
very
this.
like
The CDC estimates that up to 450,000 people in the United States may have developed alpha gal syndrome, a red meat allergy linked to the bite of the Lone Star tick between 2010 and 2022. So 12 years. Over 110,000 cases were identified, but the
wow.
total number is to be believed to be much higher because some people have the allergy and it's just not that serious. So like they'll just break out in hives a couple hours after eating meat. But some people fucking basically almost die and need the EpiPen or like
the what
it's
pen?
the EpiPen, the one that anaphylactic shock.
The EpiPen. You don't know the EpiPen?
No, I haven't. I'm not on the mailing list.
You're not on TikTok.
I actually deleted my TikTok.
No, EpiPen, like for people, like if you get stung by a bee and you're really allergic to a bee, then you need a shot
that thing
to save you. Yeah.
But that's fine. That's like, I'm Team Thanos, so I'm fine with like a few humans dying off. Like, if all the cows don't have to be killed, but a few humans have to, like, because they ate a cow, they have to die. Like,
I'm with
seems
Wade on
like
that
justice to me.
Yeah,
I mean, here's the deal. Tell me what you guys think about this, because my take is, how the fuck is there an allergic to red meat? This started in like 2005 to 2008. This is when this being allergic to red meat even started. I don't think that, it feels like a new
So
thing.
you feel like it's not connected to the tick?
No, I feel like if this was created in a lab and they're trying to make, it's a natural thing, but it was created on purpose.
Man, I mean, that's a big ask, because now you're saying that they know how to like breed ticks in a certain way to deliver this also very hard to do thing, which is to deliver, you know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of steps. I'm with you. I want to hear more, but
I want to hear more.
This tick has it in its saliva, whatever that, but like people weren't getting allergic to this before, or it wasn't identified, but I think it would have been identified in the 80s if this was happening. So here's the deal. What's happening is people are saying like,
the tick, wait, I'm sorry, just to go down your road a little bit. So like they weren't like I'm so stupid. They weren't like, let's let's invent a disease and then breed ticks to spread it. That's some evil genius shit. But
I like that script.
Right. but instead they knew of a bug that could induce this, and they're like, oh, we can
capture
use it, like spread it.
To me, when I hear both versions, I'm going like, listen, this didn't exist before. And so a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's because of climate change that this tick is thriving. And so it didn't exist before because they could never thrive.
See, that sounds like bullshit.
I feel the same way, dude.
That sounds like bullshit.
Like bullshit. Why?
Here's what I think. If that can be done, they're gonna make that tick like fucking ruthless. Like the tick is gonna like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the captain of a team.
Wait,
like
no,
in,
but that has nothing
Top
to do
Gun,
with global
it's
warming.
It's like the Top Gun tick.
But they didn't invent the tick. The tick already existed.
No, I think they enhanced it, is what it sounds like to me. Like
that's what I'm on board with that too. I feel like, listen, I think that this is somebody's
just because
this.
You believe that, I still don't understand why the climate change is thrown out. Like, why are you guys both scoffing at climate change?
Well, the tick now, has there been a tick like this since before 2000? What was it, 5?
Well, the deer tick spreads Lyme disease. And I believe that was created. It might have been on accident, but I think it was created in a lab. Lyme disease. It just popped up out of nowhere. I mean, listen, the history of Lyme disease. There's an island.
The problem with you saying it popped up out of nowhere is I don't know the history of Lyme disease, so I don't know if I can believe you or not.
Well, I mean, I know, and I don't have a great memory either. But we did this as a topic before because now Lyme disease, they say, oh, this might have existed before, but it wasn't identified as this. But like, if you get Lyme disease, like it's pretty intense, and you have to deal with it. No, it's like
deadly. Like, yeah, and everyone who has it like doesn't know what it is. I know all that, but like I'm trying to connect these dots here between Lyme disease and alpha gal.
Oh, I'm just saying that they're similar in a way that like Lyme disease wasn't officially recognized until the 70s, right? In the same way, the parallel is they found a way to deliver something that could get to people. that couldn't be traced, So the history of Lyme disease in the conspiracy realm, there's an island around Lyme. I don't know what state is in. What state is Lyme in? It's a city. At any rate,
I've never heard of it.
I have no idea.
The reason why it's called that is because everyone in this area got Lyme disease, and so they named it
That's
after
a
the
movie.
city.
That's a good movie.
And so there's this island where they were trying to learn how to make biological weapons for war, and so the tick got out on accident on animals.
Wow, this is a good movie now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm listening to a movie like that. Willie's writing.
Me too. Keep going. I want to know how it goes.
Yeah, because it's every turn is like a cool chapter. Like
I know, it's great.
So they were, it wasn't supposed to be released yet. They were trying to figure out how to use this against other nations, and the scientists they were using were from World War II. It was like, hey,
doesn't it take like a really long time to die from Lyme disease? Like,
yeah, lifetime.
It seems like a very ineffective.
It's like a generous.
It's just like,
feels like a very Russian
with the war stuff.
Well, that's not really a disease. That's just like, you
Lyme
get to
disease,
keep living, except you're in a category now. Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Yeah, no, you're both on par with that's why I was saying it feels like a Russian versus German war where it's like, well, we'll starve them out over the next 10 years.
We'll just wait them out.
Yeah, we don't want to interrupt their plans, so we'll hang out in the background.
Secret disease that takes 3 months to kill you.
Because then everyone's sort of like, oh no, 2 weeks, and you say 3 months, they're like, oh well, that's kind of more, that's better.
I got lost.
The reason why these things are compelling to me is because normally the debunker of the conspiracy is like, well, there's no proof. Let's say that they were doing this. There would be no proof of it. You're not going to attach if they were working on.
Yeah, it's biological like weapons. Crime, dude.
Yeah, and so
I just don't know what the return on investment is. It feels like so much money would be put into that, right? Like to kind of slowly kill people, maybe.
This is my theory is that it was meant to do something and it got out of control.
My theory is it's like Monsanto owning the drug that helps you get rid of what glyphosate causes, So it's like they're releasing.
Oh, you mean he gives the cancer and then supplies the cure?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's what they teach you in entrepreneurial school. Like, create a problem and a solution.
So, I'm pretty sure the Lyme disease vaccine came out this year, and the Lyme disease rates went up this year also, and it's like, is that just random? Let me look this up so that I'm not just sounding
Willie, the thing that always, sorry to keep interrupting you, but the thing that scares me is that I think there's some kind of master plan going on, because it does sound like if it's like someone to come up and make money off something, what's to stop them? Like Wade was saying, people get sacrificed, but it's like no one cares because it's just a small thing. It's not going to make the front page news. You know what I mean?
But also, can I ground us a little and just ask a clarifying question? How much of this is the deer tick, and how much of this is the new tick? What are we talking about?
Okay. So let me just get this out of the way. So the CDC
just Lyme, but no, actually clarify. We're just talking about the Lyme. The
Lyme disease vaccine is coming out at the end of this year and the start of next year. There's a new vaccine for Lyme disease.
It's been hiding. Yeah.
Now, Lyme disease cases are expected to rise in 2026. And this is the CDC saying emergency room visits are up. And so that's Lyme disease. Lyme disease is up, and there's a new vaccine coming out. Lonestar tick
that's funny.
Is separate, and Lonestar tick is just they aren't really reporting about it, but if you look at the numbers, they're crazy. So why would you not be reporting on it? And so most of the reports are, hey, nobody's finding boxes. They're debunking the TikToks instead of reporting on the fucking shit. So I'm like, this all sounds fucking bullshit to me. So more on board with the bullshit than the legitimate stuff.
Oh, well, no, I think we've reached the fucking side of the hill where what they're not reporting on is the actual news, right? I mean, like,
Yeah.
don't we have to just assume that at this point? Because they're all owned by billionaires.
Yeah, totally. And so, yeah, it's easy for me to, so like, I'll try to look up questions if you got more, but like
Oh, well, no. So I'm just curious. Man, I don't know. I just can't get my head I can't get my head around weaponizing a tick. I've never been bitten by a tick that I know of. Don't you have to like burn them out?
Yeah.
well, let me tell you this.
I just shaved my head.
Lyme disease ticks, deer ticks, what they do is they sit and wait.
Hang on, I'm sorry. I have to. You had a tick in your head?
I had a bunch of them like in my hair. I was camping it was like a family reunion, and they had to shave my head and like burn them off. So like burn spots, yeah.
I've had ticks on me. I burned them out of my brother's hair before.
Yeah.
I never thought about the hair
It
thing
wasn't
because
fun.
I always was picturing them. They always say they go to like where your socks, where like the tension on your body is tightest. I never thought about them being in your head. That
Yeah.
sucks.
I think
Well, the reason why I don't think they go to the tension. That's just where okay. So let me say this real quick.
they go to the
The
Like the
deer ticks.
waistband. Like I don't know. I always heard they like the waistband and the socks.
So deer ticks will wait on a branch or something, and they can just jump and land on you. That's what a deer tick does. Now, the Lonestar tick, they'll chase after you, and so they normally end up. They jump onto your feet and start climbing up, and so now the Lonestar tick.
This is turning into arachnophobia.
Are they just going
dude.
after everything? They see something moving and they just go after it?
They can sense carbon dioxide. So if you're breathing, they can sense you. And then they can also
that's why
smell.
I feel like, sorry, I interrupt again, but that's why I feel like this was kind of created in a lab, because what tick is fucking chasing you? Like that's I've never heard of that.
What bug chases you? For real.
That's like
bugs are terrified of us.
Like these things,
maybe version of
if
Alien.
you use
mosquitoes,
muscles,
I guess mosquitoes.
No, mosquitoes though, you have to be in their vicinity. Like they don't chase you. They don't come.
Well, no tick is chasing you, Abed. I mean, you're not in the vicinity of the tick.
Well, the ticks can smell lactic acid. So if you're using muscles, if you're an animal that uses muscles, they can smell you and they chase lactic acid.
That's what I'm saying.
And the CO2, both of those things.
Yeah.
I'm saying that like it's wired.
They're like little chemical monsters.
Yeah.
Well, it's blood. They just want blood.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a mini vampire, actually. It's a mini vampire alien.
It's a little mini vampire alien that we've weaponized. Well, so you could weaponize mosquitoes then, right? I mean, like you could.
Yes.
People
think that's happening too. I mean,
well, a tick is more tenacious.
But ticks, Abed, I will disagree with you because ticks feel much more rare in the places that they thrive than mosquitoes.
And that's why it's weird that if you look on Reddit, there's so many people explaining how I've been a hunter for 20 years and I've never had a tick on me. And now of recent, I keep finding them on me.
Well,
but here's my point. I've probably seen a mosquito in LA. There's no chance I'll ever see a tick in LA.
Maybe if you go to the forest.
They're here, dude. They're here.
If you go to the woodsy.
Those numbers are going up.
I'm not talking about Griffith Park. I'm talking about walking around on the streets.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're fine then.
As long as you don't go it's easy to avoid is what I'm saying. Like don't go out there.
Yeah, don't go in the brush. Stay away from the brushes.
Right.
It's like Friday the 13th. Right. Just don't go to that fucking Crystal Lake. Mark that off your list.
It's exactly like that.
I will say, I just want to say this too. There are huge surges in mosquito populations, and a lot of people are saying that Bill Gates is doing this because he's doing a lot of research on mosquitoes. I'm just.
Why is it always Bill Gates? Why?
I think mosquitoes would be scarier because you know that like Wade said, it's like you wouldn't be able to walk outside. Like ticks, like we'll just avoid them. Like they're not.
Plus mosquitoes are more prominent now because of the climate thing, which is why I haven't thrown out the climate thing with the ticks either, because like I think that's a valid thing.
So Bill Gates is actually funding genetically modified mosquitoes. That's why he keeps
Jesus Christ, man.
so their story is that they're trying to kill mosquitoes by making
Oh,
I'm not sure on this, but it's something in the realm of we make
They,
these
they're
ones that
they're
will
It's like
fuck the
infertile. I've
mosquitoes.
heard about
Yeah,
this. They
yeah.
make
it's like small
infertile.
soldiers, but mosquitoes.
They make You know, I wish. No, it's more like rape movie.
Yeah, it is.
They make infertile mosquitoes and send them out there, and then when they mate, it's useless, so that they die. Yeah, I heard
And
about
so
that. I didn't know Gates was behind it.
yeah, and so some people think that he's either making some that can inject people with stuff, or it could be
What is their
accidental.
I don't
problem
really
with this
trust him
guy?
around mosquitoes. That's too much power for Bill Gates.
I
I
just
feel
don't
like
understand why he became the guy that they're like
Yeah.
blaming everything on. Like,
well, if you
why?
listen to him talk, he's such a weirdo that he said things like, well, if we can control the population and bring it down a little bit, he says weird shit like that. And he's like, he's such a future thinker that can be totally misconstrued as like you're controlling the population. Is like, no, he actually probably thinks that the earth has too many people in it. And
Well,
But I don't know that half these people blaming him for all this shit.
we lost Wade. I'll finish this thought. I don't think that people blaming people for shit. That's my impression.
you finish his thought and I'll do the mouth.
I don't think he's trying to like people should be blaming him for shit. I mean, he's Bill Gates. He's just like a guy. He's doing stuff. Like he's not that guy. Is that what Wade was gonna say?
Yeah.
We'll never know.
I know, and I'm sure he'll come back. But I don't know if we should wait or if I should just repeat myself.
No, we can wait. I mean, I'll show you what I bought today. I bought The Howling.
Oh, nice.
I bought Full Metal Jacket.
Where'd you get this at?
Oh, it's Atomic Records. Oh, he's gone. We lost Wade. Will Success Spoil Rock Hunter with Tony Randall? Doesn't that look like Mike? Or no, right? It looks like Mike.
I can't see it good enough, but I do see
Like
the
Mike
shape,
without a mustache?
the facial shape of yeah.
And then I got Stranger
Chilling.
Things season 1 because I don't like Netflix, and so I just wanted the first season. I don't care about the other season. Yeah, the first season was good.
Can you return it? I can give it to you.
No, I'm trying to I like to have physical media.
I like to support. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just like the first season only. So when I saw this was like $3, I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was watching Cobra Kai, which I love because even though it's stupid,
I could get into it, but go on.
yeah, it's stupid, but when I'm rewatching it, I care less about it being stupid or not stupid. It's just kind of fun.
I like the fun of it too. That's what
I
I was
like
saying.
it a lot more. It gets worse, right? Because season 1 and 2.
Well, it went from a fun YouTube idea into producers acting like they know well, we know what people want. We made season 1.
Season 4 or so, it gets really bad. But I didn't finish it. That's why I'm
fucking
watching.
hate season 4. I stopped watching. I think I stopped at 3. I was just like,
3
what are
was
you guys
still pretty
doing?
good. 3 was, which
but
is
making them date each other's kids and shit like that. I'm like,
remember where they
all
have
the drama. I kept going like, this is like they duped me into watching a teen drama that I don't want to watch because it was when it was a YouTube show. It wasn't a teen drama.
I just was really only caring about Daniel and Johnny, and a lot of the kids, like the daughter of the LaRusso, she sucks.
Yeah,
the characters
I feel the same way.
They're not interesting. I like the kid that Johnny trains, but that the LaRusso girl is such an idiot, and the mom is stupid. I'm like, I care more about characters.
I feel the same way, dude, and it makes me
they're
go
just grouping them in with
Zabka is actually a pretty decent actor. I like him.
Oh, he's great. He's the best part of the show.
Great. He is.
He's fucking great.
And it makes me like Daniel LaRusso, Ralph Macchio. He's just not as good of an actor as you.
No, he's good too. He's actually really good too. I think he went through something, right? He looks like a deer in the headlights when he's acting.
Yeah.
Like something fucked him up, But I think he's still Zabka's better. We're talking about Cobra Kai. Wade. Went on Cobra Kai tangent.
Did I say what I was going to talk about? I don't remember.
No, you did it. You waited. We waited for Wade.
Damn it. Now I don't remember what I was going to say, but
Oh, why did you wait? No, just keep going, man.
we kept
wait.
talking, but I didn't want to repeat myself about Sci-Fi. I forgot what I was going to say, but
Oh, well, so here's what I was saying if this might help. Oh shit, I just lost it.
No, I tried to
hang on.
finish your thought.
Wait. What was my thought? Do you remember my thought?
I just was on about Bill Gates and like.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's stupid. It was such an aside. I just didn't understand why everyone hates that guy, but I guess he's a weirdo.
Well, he's not. It's not that he's a weirdo. I think he's kind of an opportunist. Like I can believe that, but
yeah,
like
totally. And also,
Yeah.
he's not good to when you're a billionaire. Like you don't expect that guy to not. You don't expect him to be good to his wife, and he's not. So it's like
he's like a shady Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs is shady.
But like all of these guys suck, right? I just don't understand why they picked him out.
Well, he probably really is behind it, but
he's doing all kinds of weird shit all the time. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, the reason why I don't like him is because so many people are like, oh, he's really like helping the world by donating to charities. And I'm like, he only donates to his charities.
We're also Cosby.
So it's just money laundering. I'm like fuck you. He's avoiding paying taxes by giving himself money. And I what I was going to say was, if people like him actually paid taxes, they could be heroes. Yeah. Like, hey, here's my tax returns. Look what I did.
I know, but like, yeah, but let's rein it in here. Like, we can't talk about solving the world. I mean, that would be as easy as killing all the billionaires and taking their money. That would be very easy to do, but they own everything. So I guess we can't. I was just curious why it's Bill Gates. They're all evil. I mean, it's not like Elon's not doing weird shit.
Yeah.
Right. And I feel the same way. I don't trust. I just think when they have too much money and too much time, they're devising like a strategy, and it's
that's where I froze. So did that jog your memory at all about?
Nah.
Yeah.
Leading to
Willie. Well, Willie's moving along the timeline of the story of the plot, so keep going.
Where did I end up?
I think it was something about Bill Gates did the mosquitoes.
Well, hold on. I will say
that's a side story though. That's a side story. God, I don't
well, hold on. Let's talk about this for a second. How the fuck can you become actually allergic to red meat?
I didn't know that was a thing until you brought it up.
And it's huge.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because now you're talking about science shit. I mean, like I know less about that than I know about Lyme disease.
No, I know, but in general, like this just popped up. It really did just pop up.
But people say that about peanut allergies, and I don't know if that's true either.
Well, in my world, peanut allergies popped up because they were anything that I don't want to talk about it.
I mean, I think I'm allergic to.
It's like it like is so close to anti-vax stuff that like just leave it alone. Like I'll say this: people are allergic to peanut allergies to peanuts because peanut oil is used in vaccines. And so like if you are getting antibodies for something while something is in there, it like that's how you become allergic to it. And I don't think it was on purpose. It's just that's just something that they were using. And
I can't take aspirin. It'll kill me. Wade saved my life once.
What? How?
I think you gave me a ride or something to get like an inhaler.
Oh shit.
Remember I was on the street outside of Neva or something?
Were you just coughing?
I was like couldn't breathe and I was hyperventilating or something, and Wade drove me to Wade was down the street or something, right?
We weren't even hanging out?
No, I think I'd like passed out and like I couldn't get a hold of anyone, and I called you, and then you gave me a ride to like
holy shit,
Rite Aid or something.
Dude, I don't remember that at all. God, I have such a horrible memory.
I remembered because a few times when I got mad at you, that sprung up in my mind. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like a defense in your brain that goes, dude, you can't hate the guy. You know what I mean? It's like
that's my secret plan, man. That's the only reason.
It happens with Harmon too with me because he got me out of jail.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, because a friend goes, "You can never be mad at a guy that got you out of jail."
So as long as a comment was said to you, like you can get on board with it.
Yeah, I guess. Now I know if I ever need you on my side, I just need to talk about the thing I don't remember.
It was so just like happened in 10 minutes. It was like not even a thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I got asthma. I know what it's like. I never had it bad enough where I would die or anything, but yeah,
Well,
it's
no,
not
it was
fun.
like I think it was like an ibuprofen, and it was like choking, like I couldn't breathe because it happened on my way. I was walking to Amoeba. I took it from work and I was walking. I was Hell's Kitchen, I think, and I was walking to like Amoeba, and then it hit me all of a sudden, and I was like I couldn't breathe, and the Rite Aid was too far away.
You didn't know about that up until
I
that point?
it's happened before, but for some reason I was like, I had the biggest headache and I just wanted to go to Amoeba, and I was like, I'll just take one, and I just forgot. Yeah.
Maybe I grew out of it. I listen, I touch a horse every like 10 years just to see.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a horse ranch by me. I'm gonna do that. Do they let you just go up and touch them?
Oh, well, no, I don't want you to like get arrested, but I just mean like because I'm allergic to horses. So every like
Oh,
10 years I'll like try to touch a horse again to see. I'll like
that's a
put
good
myself.
movie, like a Western about a guy that's allergic to horses.
I think about that all the time. Like what if I had grown up? So this actually goes to what we're talking about here, Willie. Like
Yeah.
the peanut thing, I don't know. You're right. It sounds very anti-vaxxer, and it's hard to listen to, right? I don't know how much of like these new things coming out. Like you could say the same thing about autism. It doesn't mean that it didn't exist before. It might just mean that we didn't recognize it before, or the people with peanut allergies just
Yeah. And,
died or something.
we are filled with so many pesticides, heavy metals, all kinds of shit. So like when people say, oh, the Amish don't have autism, it's like, well, they also don't use pesticides, and they don't use vaccines. There's a lot of things you can attach it to.
And also, they probably do, man. How do you know that the Amish don't have autism? The whole religion seems like autism.
Well,
That's a good
Jacob
point.
Jacob is on record for saying that.
um, so okay,
Jacob.
so well, he's Jebediah's brother.
At
Like
4:30 in the morning, Jacob plows.
Oh, is that from a movie?
It's Weird Al. Uh, Amish Paradise.
Oh God, I don't remember. I remember a little bit, but all right. Great song.
so
Oh wait, I
wait,
will
but
say. Well, I will say the Lone Star tick. The tick has a bright yellow dot on its back.
oh, okay, all right. So watch out.
Like a tattoo.
I think that's a funny thing to get a visual descriptor of the thing that you
You have
would
a picture?
never go close to anyway, you know?
That seems like a cool tat. Like if I got that tick and he's got the yellow spot.
Only if you go vegan.
Well, that's more inventive than what I was saying. I tried going vegan. It didn't work out. Like I wanted
It's
meats.
hard, man. I love cheese,
I
and
love sandwiches. Yeah, I like.
I feel like vegan's too much. Like, why can't you eat cheese? Like, that's why we have cows in the first place.
I could live off just eating. No, I mean I was like not vegan, just a vegetarian.
Just
But
vegetarian was hard.
I,
I
I
feel like I
love
could probably
cheese,
do it.
and my problem with cheese these days is like something like 80% of the cheese made in America has a product that Pfizer puts in there. And I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. It's because they own some product that you put in the making of cheese in America
Pfizer, who
only.
did the
Kerrygold, man. You
COVID,
just got to
right?
get all your Kerrygold cheese. That's not
Is
American, is
that the
it?
same Pfizer that did the COVID vaccination?
Probably not. Yeah,
See,
they own
something isn't
some
right there.
some some product called rennet or something that they use to make the cheese coagulate or something. It's like a product.
So it's like,
Anyways,
can you get like a
these
cheese
fucking
from
drug
like I?
companies, I don't want to trust anything that they're doing. I don't think they're ever trying to help anyone. I think they're only trying to help their pockets. And
So Willie, I like cheese. So should I get the Irish brand or something from
you
an?
should just try to get cheese not made in America. That's all.
That's what I'm
Or
saying.
from a farm, local farm. You go to farmer's
Oh,
market,
really?
they got cheese.
Good to know. Because I like cheese. I'm a fan. You know what I like is turkey carnitas with cheese on top. Good stuff.
Oh, that sounds good.
It's really good. And you fry them up. All right. I haven't eaten.
Me neither. I fucking got home from work and did this, and I forgot to eat
Uh,
dinner because I was at
but
work.
the tick. I mean, it seems like with the yellow spot on it that maybe it was like a crossbreeding they did, so they made the tick able to like have that ability. Like some kind of tampering was involved. This is what I think.
I mean, I know that the Black Widow's got an
But there's
hourglass.
but who is behind it? I think is the more interesting
Bill Gates.
avenue. Like, well, forget about Bill Gates. Like, why would Bill Gates want everyone to be
Well, that's a good point.
vegetarian or
That's a
whatever?
good avenue to go down. Is like, listen, which version do you believe could be a part of this? Let's say, what is it? The Illuminati are trying to create a one world government. So like, let's depopulation is one version. Another version is
But
what that.
it's all the people who like live in the rural, like you would take out the entire right, wouldn't you? By doing ticks and then you just leave all the cities?
It seems to me like a silent killer. Like it's just a way to weed out. Like
Well, let me ask you this: is anybody ever focusing on voters?
not really.
Is that a way to
Yeah,
win?
constantly. There's this huge gerrymandering thing that's going on right
Yeah,
now.
no, I agree with that. But my thing is, if you're in the realm of population control for like future rule, you know,
I
then
mean,
I'm
if
going
you're
like,
to the step in your master plan where you're doing population control, I don't think it matters which side you're on, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. Well, I mean, look, maybe there is like a concentrated effort towards Texas. Like, because that's where it started.
oh, no, well, let me look where it started, but because it's definitely big in New York right now too, but East Coast.
Yeah, like it depends on like to me it sounds
Oh,
very
so basically, it is most of Texas. Picture if you took the United States and cut it into quarters, the bottom right quarter, all the way up to New York, though, even though that's I'll show a picture. But there also is a big West Coast presence too along the whole coast. It's
really.
I mean it is a strange. Maybe I should just share this with you.
Did it start in California or Texas?
Lone Star ticks are primarily found in the eastern, southeastern, and midwestern United States, ranging from Texas to Iowa and up the Atlantic coast. Where did it start? Let me see. Where did it start?
I mean, because that to me is like if it started in California, there's more of a concentrated effort towards like a liberal sense, of like
I
taking
don't
out.
think
No,
so
it's
because like
all.
there's so many farms and shit in California.
Wait, continue, Willie. Where is it born?
It concentrated in the southern U.S. and started going northward with the warming climates. So
So it sounds
so
like
yeah,
Texas.
Florida, Texas, Oklahoma,
Huh.
Gulf
What would
Coast.
be what would be the goal of thinning the population?
Well,
Well,
okay, in the New World Order version, it's like so many people die off that the government is supposed to help regulate everything, so the government gets more power and we get less because we're a dying population that needs their help. They're the solution to the problem.
Right, but
That's
the
one.
government is not the one planning this. So
Exactly, exactly.
why would that matter to the people planning it?
So to me, one version is, oh, we have the solution that the government can buy from us, but you got to change a couple rules, or I don't know, like picture a company then taking over the government, which wouldn't happen, but like being powerful. I don't know.
Well, because it doesn't make sense because they just want are they already moving on? Like they have enough money. Now they just want like complete control.
they want a
And
ballroom.
yeah, but they're building that city in the Middle East somewhere that's just a line. Do you guys know about that? Have I talked about that?
Yeah,
Oh
it's
no.
basically like a giant mall city that
Oh,
like
like a
everything you
Vegas.
need is in the one. You're like, it's like a
Yeah.
closed off
Yeah,
community.
it's like marketed as like a Vegas. It's like, hey, you'll never have to drive here. You can walk
When I
wherever you
was in
need and stuff.
when
But
I
it's really
stayed
just it's just slavery. It's just like
Yeah.
we'll pay you to live here, at which point you will give us all the money back to
We'll
live
provide you the food, you
Where
just
is
have
it,
to buy it.
Dubai?
And we're giving you the money. No, it's like some weird desert town. I forget where it is. It's
And
not
I don't know
Dubai,
if
but
it's even like a real thing or not. But
Sounds
I
very
know it was
practical.
like a plan.
it definitely was in the books for trying it out, where it's just like, because okay, picture this. Picture the poorest countries in the world. Hey, come live in this mall. We got everything you got. You just can't leave, and we'll give you money, and you everything you need is here. So you're just a
It's
part
it's
of
like
this.
the Enterprise on Star Trek. It's like you'd be on a Star Trek ship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But then what does that give you? Like then what? So now you've got all these people living in these cities and you can do
You can't
anything
get
you
more
want to
money from
them.
them.
Right. I mean, like it's like okay,
Walt
so then
Disney,
what?
remember he tried to do that. He was going to build the city in Florida that was like people worked
Yeah.
and lived there, and it would have been like a utopia where it's like a science lab next to an apartment
A
building next to like
utopia is not
stores.
profitable, even if you own it.
What?
If you own a utopia, is it profitable?
Of course, it's profitable.
Well, there's no
He
money
had
in a
like
utopia.
stores. He had like stores selling like Mickey Mouse like
That's what
jackets.
I'm saying. There's no new money being created that adds to your wealth. So, like, you're just like buying an aquarium.
Well, who knows what Disney was up to, but I think he did a theme park and he changed the animation and then he was trying to build like a living where humanity could live in just a futuristic city. So it was like I mean, he didn't need money, is what I'm saying. Like he made that as like, I'm gonna do this now. But I think if I was to create a utopia, I I would just make a tick that like
Well, that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, I'm working to the end of this plan, and I feel like it's a decent plan. Like, I'm trying to find a flaw in this plan because you're a billionaire. You create a city. Everyone who lives in that city spends their money in that city. It's a contained thing, and then you kind of get to a point where it's like communism, where it's like okay, well, there's
well, no,
no
he
need for
built
money anymore. Hang on. There's no need for money. I'm not talking about Disney, by the way.
no, I'm saying that the point was like to build a place where there's not only work but research and like school.
Oh, you're
School stuff.
building, they're working for you somehow.
Yeah,
That's
like it's a
Well,
interesting.
self-sustaining and like
but that sounds good to me.
well, me
That's like
too.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying like okay, I don't know. What about this sounds bad? Like let's just let the billionaires take over and see what happens.
The problem is I mean Disney had his problems, but he was more of a forward-thinking like
But
artist where most people with the billions are fucking monsters that just like tear shit down and like
but
Well, but
my
live in
thing,
then
islands.
if
Huh?
they don't
what's
know, one bad idea is that, like, well, they don't know how much shit costs. It's like, hey, we'll give you all the money you need. Milk's only $27 a gallon. That's cheap. They just don't have a connection to the prices that people would spend on things, and so you're making your community commit suicide because they can't afford to
What I don't
live in a
understand is
utopia.
if you're a billionaire, right? You don't need money. You've conquered the fucking game of money. Like if you played that board game and you won. Why wouldn't you do something for other people, like create like a utopia? It's like you might as
But
well. Like I don't
but
understand.
you be accomplishing something is a personal thing, and it was never for anybody else. So, like, if you beat a video game, are you never going to play a video game again because you beat one?
No,
It's
you
like,
play a
no, you
different video
you
game.
still have the drive of whatever endorphins you got for being a billionaire. If you become a billionaire, there's nothing that will ever stop you from wanting money because that's what you did your whole life.
Yeah, but there's just like the fact that we have billionaires, like that's a problem. Like
I know.
it,
I'm fine killing a billionaire. I think that I hate murder and I never want to kill anyone.
I just think like
I'd be fine with it.
he could just give like $100 a day to a random person for like the rest of his life. It's like
But they never will, and they don't
they
tip
never
well. I
will.
mean, I'm just
Yeah.
laughing, going like,
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Because like Wade said, I would love to build a utopia. Like that would be on my list. You
yeah,
know?
but you guys aren't listening to me at all. I'm saying if you
I am.
see
I'm
it
just
through
answering
to
how
the
they're
end
doing.
of their plan, it's a utopia because then there is no money because there's no reason to have
The
money and
I,
then
I
and they get to be kings or whatever.
I feel like one of the biggest problems with this shit today is it's groups of people. It's not individuals, So like most of the, when people like list the top richest people in the world, they're definitely not listing the real ones because they don't want to be on the list. They're like within groups of groups, like if you, picture.
But they're all
like
driven by the same thing. I don't
Yeah.
need a name to know that they're exactly like the ones that we do know, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
and I just don't understand what the long-term goal is at all.
There's no long-term goal with most of them.
No, but I'm trying to get into the mentality of if you accomplish that.
I try to see how much drugs I can do and stay alive. That would be my thing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'd try to do all kinds of combinations and just keep going. And then just because like I'm just like I don't care anymore about money. I'm gonna like go the distance.
Totally. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that regardless of if I become a billionaire or not.
To
I
me,
mean,
done,
once I
ketamine?
hit like 80 years old, I'm gonna be
That's what I'm
crazy
saying.
on drugs, dude.
Right. Exactly. That was my point. Like when you get to that 80 level, you're like, I'm doing heroin, I'm doing
Yeah.
crack, I'm like go
I
all,
feel
I'm
like
going
there's
all
so
out.
many trust fund kids that are living that life.
Yeah, but I'm not them. I want to do it.
I know, dude.
I just want to know what heroin's like. Like, why is this so likable? Like,
I
I
know, me
have done it
too.
actually, but it didn't
Wait,
feel
you've
good.
done heroin?
I was like smoking weed and someone put heroin like on it, and
I
I
don't think
was
that does that count? Can you smoke heroin?
I did. I mean, I got
No, I
sick.
know, but like,
I
did
know.
it
What's it
work?
called? It's called something
You
else.
can
Like,
smoke lead if you want,
Is it
but
called
like,
heroin?
does
Term?
it count if you smoke heroin? Oh, I guess it can be injected, snorted, smoked. So I guess so.
So anyway, I got like it didn't feel good. I was like throwing up and like I felt dizzy. Like I felt like this floor was swallowing me. It was really bad. I
Well,
couldn't
your first
stand
time
up straight.
doing something, if you're doing another drug on it, you're definitely not getting the real effects of it. I mean,
Yeah, I think injecting it, I'd probably enjoy it. Like I'd probably be able to get the full. I guess it's just
well,
like a
you definitely
constant.
would enjoy it. The chemistry is
I wonder what
proven.
it is though. Like, what do you think it is? What
Yes.
feels?
It's a feeling of like, I think you can get there mentally. It's a feeling of
Whoa.
pure like euphoric. I mean, it's manufactured, but it's like you have a sense of like everything's fine.
I don't think I would like it. I don't know. That doesn't seem like fun to me, like laying there and feeling good. Like I can do that on my own. Like I want
Well, that's
something
why I
that's
don't do it
going
either.
to like help me have more fun doing
I
things, you
know,
know?
dude. What my vision of someone taking heroin is like finally getting a nap. Oh yeah.
I
Oh
know.
yeah.
It's just like, oh, it feels like the womb. Cool. Yeah, you're warm. Great.
It's
I
cute.
can wrap myself in blankets and take a nap. That's what you're getting?
I'm
That's
just
kind of
gonna
how I am with
I'm just gonna
like
melt into this couch because of the
that's how I am, you
heroin.
guys. I'm like that with cocaine where I'm just like I'll just drink coffee. Like I don't need to have that much energy.
Or Adderall. Adderall is good.
Adderall is good. I actually like that better. But I guess we're talking about drugs now.
Well, we should wrap it up. I mean,
Yeah, well,
I
this could be our more episode. Yeah, I mean, go on, go on. I'll cut you off.
oh, was that your plan? I don't know how much I want to talk about drugs because I don't have very much experience with them.
Oh
So,
no, no, I'm just saying like whatever we're getting into is just so off topic that yeah, we could
well,
have
I
an
kind of want
agreement.
to just like recenter for a quick moment. Like the main conspiracy theory, like the thing that brought this to your attention, it's just once again like the shadow people behind the it's that's the main thing. Like,
That's what people point to, but so I think a lot of people are saying like, oh, I mean, here's the deal. The way that farms work now, there's gonna be big shortages coming up. But what if somebody was orchestrating shortages to now I'm not putting beyond or impossible meat on here, but yeah, it's like
well, hang on, just real quick. Like Trump is closing all of the farms. I mean, from what I'm reading,
yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know my
me too.
echo chamber, but like fucking,
I,
it sounds like farmers are super struggling.
and also there are weird, people are buying up farmland and not growing crops on there. I mean, like there is a weird, scary future where farming crops and meat and crops to feed the meat it's all collapsing.
But that would be good to release these ticks, right? I mean, like, how does the farm thing go with the tick thing?
So they want everything to be lab made so that we don't have to grow the food to feed the animals. We don't need to grow the animals. It's like, so Impossible Meat, Beyond Meat, supposedly that was the system that was set up so that, like, oh, everyone's allergic to meat anyways. Oh, the farms aren't working anyways. So the nation is eating food that we make and only we make it.
Yeah, well, dude, I mean,
I know,
if you're that powerful and you own, I don't know who's behind Beyond Meat, but I never pictured it would be like this evil
Beyond Meat.
Like,
it's like I can't believe it's not butter.
but it's like that those people, if they were that evil and they had that much power, they would just stop giving us real meat. Right? Because don't you own everything if you're that powerful?
What was this is a bad question to ask now, but what was the company that was like making lab grown meat, but the way they were doing it is they were using cancerous cells because those cells grew so quickly that they could grow lab grown meat very quickly, and it would have. I
heard about this. It's not Beyond Meat. It was another one because didn't they make something at like Carl's Jr. or something, like they made their
Impossible burger? Was Impossible?
Yeah, Impossible.
No, Carl's Jr. was Beyond. Burger King was Impossible.
I think it's Impossible, right?
I like them both. I think they're both great.
I like them too. I actually,
but I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I feel like it's the same thing as eating seed oils. You know, like it's all bullshit that your body can't.
Yeah, fucking seed oils. I mean,
I like
Jesus
a good Big
Christ.
Mac once in a while. Yeah, sorry, I do. Actually, I prefer Jack.
Don't even. Let's wrap this up.
Wait, hold on. Let me just answer this real quick. I just want to know what lab grown meat is not made from cancer cells. Oh, that's right. It was a myth, and I'm like, whatever company that was from, I believe that they probably were doing it. Cells are taken from healthy animals via biopsy, not from tumors. While cells are modified to divide indefinitely to make production viable, they do not possess the uncontrolled, invasive, chaotic characteristics of cancer cells. I just can't figure out that. I'm just trying to figure out which company it was so that I can answer that question. What company was supposedly behind that? Oh, it was Bill Gates backed lab grown meat company. It was a Bill Gates thing.
Well, but is it even real? Because didn't you?
Yes. Well, wait. I mean, he definitely got USDA approval to make lab grown meat. Yes, Bill Gates is doing that.
What? Once again, Bill Gates is the Wizard and Wizard of Oz?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the same thing. It's not once again. It's the same
he's
thing.
After the mosquitoes and the meat. Like, what's the connection?
Let me read this. Oh, wait.
It's not the same thing.
No, they're different. Yeah. This approval will fundamentally change how meat makes it to our table. It's a giant step forward toward a more sustainable future, one that preserves choice and life.
What are you reading?
This is a quote from the company, the Upside Foods founder, which is Bill Gates' thing.
Well, what's the name of the meat that they came out with?
They didn't. They lost.
No, it's a company. They just don't have a name for their meat. They're doing it.
Because
I know, but they lost. They lost it's first to market, dude, and they lost that shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but honestly, they could be here. I mean, my take is most of these fast food restaurants, if you look at the numbers of the amount of meat that they quote unquote use in their burgers, they're either lying about how much they sell or they're using meat that is, I have two takes. One of them is they're using leftover meat pieces from other countries. This is true.
Yeah.
Where it's like they take all these extra parts, they buy them, they mix them all together. And so a burger is made of like 1,000 cows or whatever.
Yeah.
That's definitely happening. But the other side is that they're creating some filler that we don't know about yet, that they're still saying is meat right now. So one idea is that some of these companies that are making fake meat are mixing it with real meat and selling it to fast food companies, and it's just not on the books yet.
Hey,
dude, I'm just like at my limit for how many conspiracies we're gonna jump into.
I'm with you.
Like, can we end this? All right. So, Abed, any final thoughts or parting words?
I'm not sure where we landed, but It doesn't sound like it's that far-fetched, this conspiracy. Like it sounds a little more practical than most conspiracies. Most of them you're like, that's obviously not a thing. But this kind of sounded more systematic, like it had like a purpose and a goal. I don't know. I felt like this is more plausible.
Yeah, I think listen, if they're already in the population thinning part of their plan, then we'll kill a billionaire, right?
Well, that's easier. You can just assassinate him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's get them. If they're already in the part of their plan where they're thinning the population, then it's okay to kill a billionaire.
If you and I were on a
Can
mission to kill a billionaire, Wade, would you take the shot or would I?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that would be like an ongoing discussion that we would have as we were making our way.
I would
That's a
hope
good
you
move.
wouldn't argue over it when the moment was available.
Well, that then it's a comedy, because he sees us and he's getting away.
You
And
do it.
like,
He's right there.
Yeah, we keep kind of like psyching each other out because neither of us want to do it, but we make such good points that by the time we get there, both of us want to do it, and we struggle over the gun, and he gets away.
I like the idea of trying
pull a
to
trigger.
create a lab grown assassinator.
Okay, can we go? We gotta go, right?
We had like the tick, and you just had to like brush it on the guy.
Thanks for listening, everybody, and thanks for listening.
What do you
the
think?
Patreon.com/real life sci-fi. We're going to continue the conversation with our friend Abed. God damn. I
Oh, I have
don't
a Patreon.
it's got oh, what's your Patreon?
It's just my name, Abed Gheith. Uh, but I put my
What do
stuff.
you get?
It's only $5 a month, and you get everything. Like you just get all the videos. I
What
put up stuff that like isn't online over there, but a lot of it's
Oh,
free.
cool. All
A lot of
right.
it's free, and there's like a few not perks, but it's videos that you can see if you subscribe.
All right, check that out. Spell your name.
Abed is the first name, Gheith is the last name.
All right, thanks for being here. Patreon.com/real sci-fi. Don't do the Abed Gheith one, just do ours. And remember, everything. Nope. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not after you. We'll see you next time.
Hey.
Real life sci-fi.